welcome to Catch and Respawn. I'm Matt.
I'm not ready.
No, you're not.
Okay.
And I got the stereo thing going. All right, everything's fine.
Okay.
We're good. We're professional.
If you never learned a language, how would you think? That hurts, doesn't it?
I don't know how to respond.
It hurts.
Because when in theory, you would make your own language, wouldn't you?
Oh.
You would make a language you understand. All right, that worked for you.
Right. I guess so. But would you make a language, or would you just have vivid thoughts? Like, you would think it, like a picture of something, not necessarily make your own language.
Well, I think, that gets into an even deeper topic. I think certain people think in different ways. It's my opinion. I have no scientific fact to back that up. However, I tend to think in photos because I'm an artist.
Right.
And I use that term very loosely. Yes, I've done fine art projects. Yes, my work's been in galleries, but I'm not like,
oh my god, I got to wear a beret and I have to go to the art gallery today to do the thing.
No, I don't do that.
That was beautiful, by the way.
I know, right? Will you just shoot the arrows in the direction I tell you to?
Did you ever watch Bob Ross?
Oh my god! Yes, I have. Sorry, I'm getting really mad because this is just like, dude, I am about to throw this controller through a window. Holy crap! All right, hold on. Let me change it to this.
Okay. I was watching this YouTuber today.
Sorry.
And he did an entire episode as Bob Ross because he's from Australia. So he did Let's Draw with Aussie Bob Ross.
That's awesome.
It was beautiful. It was so perfect. I didn't know you had paintings in galleries. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've actually sold some work too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A work, but still.
What was it?
Well, if you actually do come to my parents' house, you'll see a copy of it.
Oh, did they buy it?
No, they didn't. Although that's a very fair assumption to make after that comment.
Hey man, I wouldn't judge you.
No, dude, that's fair. Now they have a couple of my works in my house or at that house. So was I talking to you about this off camera at some point? I think I was. Or maybe I was talking to somebody at work. I had an issue with the art history teacher at my college. I had an art and art history degree from Lebanon Valley College. So part of being the artist, thank you. Part of being the artist is you had to learn the history of art. That makes sense to me. So here I go. You know, I'm just gonna put this thought on hold for half a second as I try not to die, because that's a very big hill to go down to fall in. Okay.
Beautiful.
So I'm an artist. You had to take art history. That makes sense. A lot of my art history teachers were great. I had one British woman who was a snob, to say in the nicest way possible.
Hey, that's the hammer that.
Yeah, I got the Megaton hammer. Now I can go defeat the Volvo. She was a snob. She was very rude. I don't have, and I know this is a lot of cop out for some people. I don't memorize things well. I learn by doing. I don't do great
I'm
with
exactly
books.
the same way. Yep.
However, like my current college right now online that I'm taking for my associate's degree in business management, I'm having a better time because I work at a business. So, like, it's actually practical to see how they do things, why things are being done the way they are, what things. So there's some practicality to it that makes sense.
Right.
The art history teacher accused me in the front of the class because I didn't remember a specific date that I didn't study. And she immediately got on my S list. And I went into her office later. I told her, like, no, I do read. I just don't learn the same way you do. Like, in front of the whole class. Like, I'm like, you're going to call me out for doing something like lying, or, you know, just assuming. Like, yeah, no, let's not do that. Like, let's be the art professors at my college were very unprofessional when I was there. I'll just be nice about it.
And that happens at a lot of colleges.
Yeah, a lot of them mellowed out by the time I left. I don't think that was my doing. I just so happened to coincide. So she was very snobby.
Holy crap! Nice shot.
Take that. She was very much a snob and had issues, and I met her after class and be like, don't you ever talk to me or call me out in front of the class like that again. Like, you know, you are making me hate art history. And I told that to her as an art historian, and she's, oh. So, after that, and she's one of those, like, art professors. I had to go to a museum in New York, an art gallery, and she's like, why is the hair slightly painted to the left, and what does that symbolize, and what does this symbolize? It symbolizes that her hair was like that. Calm down. So, long story short, my artistic expression is a lot of me messing with art historians. So I kind of have that sense of humor of I'll put in a whole bunch of fake symbolism just because I can. So the
irony.
The irony, exactly. Took a picture of an iron, like from my college, the last course you had to do. All right, hold on a second here.
Yeah, we talked about this. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I made iron knee, a picture of an iron and my then girlfriend's knee.
That's awesome.
What the heck?
You good? I love that door
weird.
Behind you.
Yeah, I know, right? Took a picture of the knee, and my art professor just kind of looked at the art historian was there, and she's going, I love the contrast between the coolness of the metal and the warmth of the knee, and this, that, and the other thing, and I could do a British accent, but I don't care to. And my art teacher, who has works in the Philadelphia Museum of Art, was like, you don't get it, do you? To the art historian, who's supposed to just get everything. And she's like, no. It's like, it's irony. You're missing the point. So my fine art messes with art historians.
That's awesome.
What was the point of the whole bit?
I don't remember, but I had a history teacher. Oh, memorizing stuff and dates.
Oh, yeah.
Things. I had a history teacher that probably one of the coolest teachers I've ever had. She really real world person.
That's awesome.
Understood how things were after getting out of school. And at one point she was like, I don't care if you remember dates. Holy crap.
Yeah, you're fine. Magically.
Sure. She was like, I don't care if you can remember dates or not. That's not the important thing about like a battle or things that happen in history. She says the main concept is that you don't repeat history and you know what happened and where. She's like, no one cares if you know the date. It's like, yeah, that's a minor thing. But honestly, it's important that you know
the why and the how.
Exactly.
And that's my take on art itself, actually.
And she never made us memorize dates. She was like, that's just unfair.
That's awesome.
She was like, why would I give you a test with like 20 different dates on it and expect you to know like what happened on May 12th of 1984, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. I really respect her. She was a great teacher.
Oh, jeez.
And you don't get many of those teachers that you can just have a full-out conversation with and just feel like you're talking to an actual person, you know, and you don't have to worry about what you say.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She was also a hippie in the when the hippies were big, and so that was pretty funny. She always talked about those experiences, as you would put it.
That's a nice way of saying it.
She was great.
Come here, Mr. Bat.
I really respect people like that.
Oh, come on.
You got it.
Especially when I just cheat and use an arrow.
Oh, yeah.
I have my favorite art teacher.
Oh, we were talking about having your paintings in a gallery. That's how it started. But anyway, your favorite art teacher.
Oh, well, I should say what the painting was. Did we even get to that?
No.
Oh, it's a, so the whole point of that was to say that I have a problem with churches, and I have a problem with businesses, in the sense that some churches run like a business, and that's all they care about is the not necessarily the money, but we got to do things in this order, and they don't care why. And then you got some companies that act like a religion, and like, you have to know our corporate and history, and we believe in this and that, and I think it's all a bunch of nonsense. Like, I get it. You have to run the church like a business sometimes, and sometimes your business, you have to set expectations as a CEO. Like, I'm not ignorant to that. And have a corporate culture, especially now they know more business management. However, I thought that's a bit ironic that they interact in similar ways. So I did a Last Supper rendition with just guys. I only had 5 volunteers, so some of them got. One dude was in all 3 frames, so I had just a 35 millimeter film camera, and excuse me, and I just took it 3 shots to get what I needed.
Did you Photoshop it in?
No, I didn't. I use it just straight up film. So I went in darkroom and kind of did 3 frames and edited them together.
That's pretty cool.
And then put in fake symbolisms and it's the mess of the art historians.
So you sold that?
Yeah, so I sold that work. I put it in a gallery with the rest of my work from that collection. And that was the one that sold, which I thought was actually interesting.
How much did that sell for?
I could probably sold it for 100, but since it was the first time I was legit putting my stuff in the gallery, I only sold it for 50. Because I just wanted to be like, I sold art.
That's actually really cool, though.
So,
did you know who bought it?
I have no idea. All I know is that someone in Lebanon, PA, purchased my work of art.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's
a cool accomplishment to have in life.
Yeah, that was like right when I got out of college.
It's not the wrong door.
I don't think so.
You're right.
That's when I had all kinds of plans, and like I was gonna go around Lancaster County as an actual person who lived in Lancaster County and take legitimate like landscape photos and sell them, sell them as cards for like wish you were here, that kind of nonsense, for tourist stuff.
Cool.
It never panned out. I never did anything with it.
Yeah, no.
I did shoot some galleries and galas and stuff, so
that's pretty cool, man.
I've shot 5 weddings, I think. I'll never do that again. That was horrible. They're very stressful.
Yeah.
And I will say this to any aspiring photographer: do not just go and take pictures of a wedding unless you're 100% comfortable with the couple. Just because they come to you and ask you to take the photos does not mean by any way, shape, or form that you are obligated to do so. Because then you're not going to enjoy it, and then that's going to translate into your photographs, and that's bad. So, just a little hint.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Not that I'll ever be a photographer.
No, but anyone else who could be listening who's artistic in nature. Also, practice, freaking practice.
Right. Yeah, every once in a while I'll go into an antique store, because we have a butt ton of antique stores. I don't know if that's just Lancaster.
I don't know.
But really there are antique stores everywhere.
Whoop.
And every time I go into one, I see like a super old camera, and I really want to buy it for you.
I have
because I know you have. I know. That's why I want to buy it for you. But they're all so expensive.
Oh. Well, I can't use it.
Well.
But I am gonna do this before I mess up that fairy.
Old cameras are expensive, man.
Yeah, they are. They can be. The best way to find out. I don't even care if they function. I just like the way they look. To be honest. So I just get them for the looks.
Right. I really like the concept of Polaroid cameras.
I actually have one that works. If you have the film for it, it'll shoot.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And print it right for you.
Yeah, it prints it right there.
That's awesome.
But they are bringing back. It was called the Impossible Project. I don't remember what it's called now. But there is a company that sells Polaroids, but they're expensive as crap.
Nice.
So we will.
Are we fighting the boss?
We're gonna fight the boss on the next episode. We're gonna do it.
Holy crap!
We're gonna do it live.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for us.